If you're an author right now, you already know that reviews become the hottest single topic in any author community. It doesn't matter if you're in KDP Facebook groups, school communities, Reddit threads, or even mastermind chats. Everyone is talking about reviews getting removed, books getting flagged, or accounts even being shut down. And here's the truth. We all need reviews. It doesn't matter where we're at because reviews are social proof and reviews help with the conversion for more sales. Reviews help the readers feel confident clicking that buy button. So when something changes in the system, authors panic and something has changed. Now, what I want to share is like my personal theory with you because I believe that Amazon is actually using more AI in their review moderation process. And if that's true, that explains why we are seeing what I call the 3 levels of issues that are happening right now. Level 1 is that the customer reviews are getting removed. Level 2 is that books are getting blocked. And level 3, which is the most severe, our accounts are getting shut down. So let's break down these 3 and take a closer look at how they might impact you. Issue number 1 is the most common. It is reviews that are disappearing. So you might have had 15 reviews and now you have 12. And you might get messages from customers saying, yeah, I left you a review and nothing is showing up. And authors are feeling like they didn't do anything wrong because they're simply asking for an honest review, but the reviews are getting filtered out. That issue number 2 is more serious. Books are getting blocked, and this is when Amazon flags your title and says there is suspicious activity tied to reviews. Sometimes it's temporary, but sometimes you have to submit documentation. But it slows everything down and it creates a lot of stress. Now, issue number 3, that is a real nightmare scenario because that is account suspension. This is rare compared to the other 2, but it is happening, and when it does, you're not just losing one book, you're losing your entire publishing dashboard, which is going to really impact you. So what is Amazon actually saying? Well, let's take a look at their official guidelines. Amazon clearly states that reviews are meant to be genuine product feedback. Customers can post honest opinions, whether they post positive or negative reviews. They can leave star ratings, they can even upload pictures. They can review advanced reader copies as long as you don't require them to leave a review and that their opinion is not influenced, and that is the key difference. Amazon also allows sellers to encourage unbiased, unincentivized reviews. For example, please share your honest feedback. That is allowed. But here's where things get a little tricky and things get more strict. They have 0 tolerance for reviews that are meant to mislead or manipulate customers. And that includes reviews from someone with a financial interest, reviews from close personal relationships, reviews exchanged for money, review swaps, competitor sabotage, or anything else that feels coordinated or transactional. They do not allow repetitive text, spam, gibberish, symbols, or distracting content. And this is where my AI theory comes in, because if reviewers are using AI to write their reviews and the text becomes repetitive or overly polished or contains patterns that Amazon's system recognizes, that could actually be triggering automated filters. And AI sometimes does use repetition. It sometimes structures content in predictable patterns. And if multiple reviews on your book look structured similarly, that there could be a red flag. All right, so I'm not saying that that's confirmed, but I am saying it is plausible because Amazon also restricts unsupported languages, mixed languages, and content that looks copied or plagiarized. So if someone copies your book description into a review, that can be flagged. If someone pastes large blocks of text, that can be flagged. They are actually investing heavily in preventing fake review abuse, and they openly state that they use tools and investigators, and that means that automation is involved. So what should you do? Well, first, never require a review in exchange for a free copy. You can offer that advanced reader copy and you can say that you would appreciate an honest review, but you cannot condition the book for a review. Second, do not coordinate review swaps. Even though everyone has good intentions, it is risky. Third, if someone is leaving a review, encourage them to write their own personal experience, specific details, what they liked, who it helped, why they bought it, human language. Fourth, avoid weird formatting, no symbols, no copy-paste templates, no blocks of generic praise. And fifth, focus on building real relationships instead of chasing review hacks. Reviews are a byproduct of engagement. So again, coming back to it, Amazon is protecting buyer trust. And if their systems detect patterns that look artificial, it will act even in the intent of innocent. So this is why I always tell authors, play the long game. If you want to build sustainable income from your books, not just a quick spike, right? You have to operate inside the guidelines. The short-term shortcuts are not worth the long-term account risk. So if you are feeling confused about what is safe, what is risky, or how to grow reviews ethically, this is exactly the kind of conversation we should be having inside of my school community. It is growing quickly, and we are having real discussions about what is happening in the marketplace right now. Pay attention to the rules, protect your account, think strategically, because losing a few reviews is frustrating, but losing a book is stressful. But losing that entire account, that is preventable. So if this helped you, make sure that you subscribe. And if you have experienced one of these on any of these levels, drop a comment and let me know which one. Let's talk about it.